Hello, hello, everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and I'm here with a weekly recap. This week is going to be a super quick one because we only got one question, so we're going to get started right in with that question. So the question comes to us from Sherry Lynn, and she says, I have went back and watched your older videos that I have missed before being able to start paper crafting again. Something I have always wondered about, what do you do with all of your projects and books that you make? Of course, I know some are gifts, as you have stated in your videos. Do you have pictures in the main books? What about the 3D projects, especially the seasonal ones that you make? Well, I'm going to take it in bite-sized pieces because then I'll forget after I read it all. So, yes, I do give them away as gifts, and a lot of them adorn my craft room. But I would say 50% of them are giveaways that I do, and they're usually in my live excuse me, in my in-person retreats is what I where I give them away. And yes, I do have pictures in the main one. Absolutely. I've showed several of my projects with pictures in it, and maybe I will do a walk down memory lane video, which is a great idea. Thanks, Sherry Lynn, for putting that in my head of the albums that I've completed with pictures and share them with you guys. For those of you who follow everything that I put on YouTube, these will be videos or projects that you've seen before. But for those who don't watch everything, they'll be new to you. All right. So the 3D projects also, I give them away. Again, mostly my giveaways are done in my in-person retreats. Also, I'm watching the Matting 101 Part 3. You were using a Xyron machine as adhesives. In your newer tutorials, you no longer use them that I have seen. Is there a reason why you stopped using them? Yes, there's a reason why I stopped because I can't get the adhesive. They stopped making the adhesive cartridges for the machines that they make, and it was just so hard for me to get them that I just stopped even looking for the adhesives and I started using wet glue. But I will say I did love my Xyron. I loved it a lot, even though I did get some of the glue residue around that I complained about in my video several times. But that's why I stopped using it. Not because of the product. It's a great product. It's just I couldn't get the cartridges. So that was the only question. The one important reminder that I have to give you guys, and this includes you, Sherry Lynn, being that you're getting back into crafting. My spring break sale is over March 23rd, which is, if you're watching this video on March 23rd, today at midnight. I say midnight Central Standard Time, but sometimes it goes over. It depends when the shop decides to shut it off. So if you want to pick up your favorite projects, get back into crafting, load up on creativity, you most certainly want to check out my sale. So just to remind you all, the Crop at Home is in the shop. All right, if you want to pick that up, that's May 16th through the 18th, 2025 here on Zoom. And it's a 3-day event. There's still the opportunity to get your kit if you want to for that event. If you're international, please be sure you check the dates on the kit cutoff. All right. And then remix classes. So the remix, the Journey Suitcase and album set. I will have no more lives, but I am still matting. So those videos will be posted to YouTube so you can follow along with the matting until I'm completed the album. There's only a few pages left. It is so gorgeous. It has turned out so amazing. I love it. So Sherry Lynn, to your question, that's a project that I would probably give away in one of my in-person retreats. Right there, that one. So I do want to put it on display in my house for a little bit because it's so pretty, but it's something that I would give away. And Sherry Lynn, thank you so much for the question. And I'm so happy that you're getting back into crafting. So happy. So no more live classes on YouTube until we start the next remix project. And it's not going to be for a couple of months because I got a lot of things going on and I don't want to get myself too crazy. So be sure you subscribe to my newsletter. How do you subscribe to my newsletter? On my website. If you're subscribed already, you won't get the pop-up notification. If you are not subscribed, you'll get a pop-up notification to subscribe, and that's how you get my newsletter, and that's where I will keep you guys up to date on when the next remix project will be. All right, and then speaking of the next remix project, when we start up those classes again, it's going to be the hybrid shadow box and album set, and we'll be using the Fairies and Fireflies collection. So if you want to get the Fairies and Fireflies and you haven't done that yet, you want to get it now during the sale. And again, the hybrid shadow box and album set is what we're making. It's pretty fabulous. Have you checked out the February charm tutorial video? That is on YouTube. It is so darling. It is, I don't know if it's like a tulip or a rose. Could be a tulip, could be a rose if you want it to be. But I will tell you, I did make that a little bit more difficult than it actually is. So it's super fun to make and very gratifying. And if you follow the steps and don't make as many mistakes as I did, it'll be a piece of cake. All right. Be sure to check out the Paper Phenomenon Facebook group. It's the community page. It's such a fun place to be. There's so much inspiration on Paper Phenomenon projects and paper projects with photos. And it's just really fun to get a take on other crafters' point of view on Paper Phenomenon projects and paper collections. So thank you so much to all of you who post to the page and share your projects. I absolutely love seeing them. And speaking of posting your projects, we're starting a new thing where we're highlighting a community member from the Paper Phenomenon community page and talking about their project. So, which brings me to Melissa Page. So, we're highlighting a fellow community member from the Paper Phenomenon Facebook page. It is Melissa Page. She worked on the Moving Parts January and February folios. But take a look at this inspiration. Remember, it's January and February folios for Moving Parts, and it has pictures in it, and they are gorgeous. Here's what I love about Melissa's project. The January is a winter-inspired collection, and the February is a Valentine's Day inspired collection. And she put everyday photos into these folios. So I don't want you to let a theme ever stop you from memory keeping, from getting those photos into your projects, because it's going to work. All right. Yes, you have to have some thought into photos and things like this. Melissa, that was so enjoyable. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And we'll be doing this every week. So be sure you watch till the end so you can check out inspiration from your fellow crafters that post to the Facebook community page. So that's all I have for you all. Hopefully next week I'll have my computer back and I'll be able to know where the camera is. I feel like I'm looking off into space. I'm not sure where I'm looking anymore on Project's computer. So anyway, thank you so much and be sure to shop the sale. I'll see you all with some crafty inspiration here very, very soon. Thank you so much.